Hey guys, I have another review for you today. Back in May, I got a request to investigate this product and talk about it from, if I'm saying your username right, One Butter Pecan Rican. If I'm saying your username right, I hope I am. And she wanted to know my thoughts on the curling gel souffle from Shea Moisture. I got this at Walmart actually for probably $11 or $12. I've noticed that Walmart is starting to carry this line, which is cool because they're cheaper than the drugstores. And so while I was there, I grabbed it. And it's supposed to be a styling product as far as I can understand. It's from their Coconut and Hibiscus line. And it contains agave nectar, which is for hold, and flaxseed oil. Right off the bat, just let me point out that agave nectar is a humectant. So if you have difficulty with humectants, beware. And it also contains, let's see, there's the agave sugarcane extract, it has vegetable glycerin in it, baobab extract, coconut oil, which is wonderfully moisturizing, shea butter, also very moisturizing, panthenol or provitamin B5, there's aloe leaf extract in it. Aloe is also a humectant, so that might be problematic, just keep that in mind. Tocopherol, vitamin E, in parentheses, vegetable oil source. It has flaxseed extract in it, which is moisturizing, hibiscus, potassium sorbate, which is a preservative, and then proprietary essential oil blend. I have to wonder if that's for fragrance. Several of these ingredients have an asterisk that says certified organic ingredient, and there is a little itty bitty stamp on here. I can't fully read what it says, but I can make out the word certified organic ingredients. It's not the USDA stamp, however. It was my understanding that unless it has the USDA stamp on it from the United States Department of Agriculture, it doesn't really mean anything. I don't know. But it has a lot of natural ingredients in it. It's almost entirely, or entirely maybe naturally derived, which is good news. Now, before I got this and checked it out, I did check out CurlyWavyDiane's review on it, as we have a pretty similar curl pattern, and she had some difficulties with it. So I was anticipating similar results, but it actually didn't really turn out that way. So before I get started, it does come in this little tub here. It's a 12-ounce tub. It's the same tub as, you know, their deep conditioners come in this same container. And something that I noticed immediately, in Diane's video, she opened the container to show it a little bit, and it was like a gel. The stuff I have in here is actually more of a liquid, so I'm not even going to try to open it. In fact, I've been noticing a little bit getting up around in here, like around the neck of the jar, even when the lid is on, and dripping out a tiny little bit. So this container probably won't travel well, by the way. If I can find a spot to show you, maybe if I shake it back and forth a little bit, you can kind of see it moving in there. It's actually like a very thick liquid, this particular container that I got. And I noticed that in her video the lid said something a little different. I think it just said gel souffle. I don't think they put the curling in there, or maybe it was just curling souffle, I think. So maybe they changed the name of it, maybe reformulated it a little bit, I'm not entirely sure. But it is very thin. Just one note about the scent. It has a very sweet smell, and at first I didn't like it when I smelled it in the container. I thought it was kind of like a sticky sweet or a cloying kind of smell, and I knew I probably wasn't going to be fond of it. And I've noticed it's grown on me a little bit more. I haven't noticed it very much in my hair. It hasn't been terribly overpowering for me. So I guess maybe I would just say kind of proceed with caution. So the first thing to note with using that is that in the directions here, it says apply sparingly. So that means like just a little bit, not, you know, a whole palmful of gel like you might ordinarily use. And that is what I did. I use this as a leave-in after washing my hair on top of my current leave-in, which is the Shea Butter VO5. And for a while, I was really back and forth about this product. The first thing that I noticed right away is that it doesn't have the same hold as a gel. So after I plopped my hair and I was letting it air dry, I noticed that my curls were smaller. Basically, what goes on with my hair is that it's these, you know, smaller curls and kind of waves that just kind of entwine around each other to form bigger curls, and I typically prefer the bigger curls. So I wasn't feeling too good about what my hair was doing as it was air drying. And then once it did air dry all the way, and Diane talked about this in her video too, it definitely has a hardness to it. It's not I would not call it crunchy. It didn't feel the same way as a gel, but it was still kind of difficult to scrunch out. Just doing this didn't really do much for me. I had to actually take sections like between two fingers or two fingers and a thumb and kind of rub them to help get rid of the cast. But that was just on first day. This has been fine for a multiple day hair. It's held up through the night and everything, and I think the last of the cast has pretty much gone away after sleeping on it. And then the first time that I used it, I thought I could kind of feel it on my hair. My hair didn't really feel tacky. I could just feel that there was something on my hair. Again, I wouldn't call it tacky, just it felt like there was something there that isn't ordinarily there, and it didn't feel nice. And I first put it in, I used probably like 2 fingers and just kind of dipped them in up to, I don't know if it was like my first or second knuckle. It might have been about my second knuckle, and that was the amount that I used. And what I ended up getting was, I had fine curl definition, but my hair looked a little messier and a little wilder, and for a while I wasn't sure if I liked it, and then I decided that I kind of did like it. So I was constantly back and forth on that. I'm starting to think that I do like the results more. It looks a little more, as I said, probably a little more natural than the gel that would just kind of hold my curls together in a different way. And then the second time that I used it, again, I have it in my hair again now. I used it on top of the Giovanni Direct Leave-In Conditioner, since I discovered that that conditioner wasn't quite moisturizing enough for my hair. And then I ended up using a bit more of the gel souffle on top of that, and that's what this is. And I'm still thinking that I like what I have. I think maybe I didn't quite use enough the first time around. Maybe I went a little overboard on the sparingly thing, because I had curls, I think, around here that were just tiny little itty bitty waves that had like completely come undone, and I think this is a better result than I got the first time. I do prefer the Shea Butter VO5 as a leave-in, so I might try working out more of a balance with that. The second way that I tried it is as a like a curl reconstructor after spritzing my hair in the morning, and taking just a tiny little bit for this, because it is very moisturizing, and just rubbed it between my hands and worked it over my curls, and it tames frizz wonderfully. In fact, I think I might have actually put a little bit too much in now. Just a note with this product, less is more, because you can always add more later. It is very moisturizing, and it does have a little bit of a feel to it. I think I'm not noticing it as much as I did the first time, which is odd because I used more product. So maybe it just took a little bit of getting used to. I'm sure the agave probably has something to do with that. In case you're wondering, agave nectar is kind of like honey. It's sold in grocery stores, I think, as like a diabetic friendly sweetener. That's basically what it is, and that might be contributing to the feel of it on my hair. So if I were to make a bottom line statement about whether or not I would recommend this, again, here I was kind of back and forth too. At first I thought I might recommend it if you have naturally thicker, fatter curls that kind of stay together and stay clumped more than mine do, because at first, as I said, I didn't like the way my curls were coming apart into smaller curls with this. And now I've kind of changed my mind. I'm thinking that I would recommend this, and just to give it a try and see what it does for your hair. It doesn't have quite the same hold that a gel would give, but it still gives very nice definition. Those are all the remarks that I have to give on this product. I'm still working on making up my mind about it. So, but that is what happened with it for me. So I just wanted to say again, thank you very much for watching, and I guess I will see you guys next time.